When we think about general equilibrium analysis, we often think of the first two fundamental theorems of welfare economics. Here we will just look quickly at the conclusions from general equilibrium analysis, the mathematical and graphical approach, and see the resulting welfare theorems that come about when we say that we reach general equilibrium in these markets. The first fundamental theorem of welfare economics tells us that when we have all of the conditions of the graphical approach of general equilibrium analysis, or when we reach the mathematical outcome of general equilibrium, and we have all of our equations equating to one another so that we have the right prices clearing all markets, that what we have is the first fundamental theorem of welfare economics. Perfectly competitive markets lead to a Pareto efficient allocation of resources. It is formalizing the perfect competition notion of Smith's invisible hand. It is trying to state the basic spontaneous order story of economics that markets will clear and reach an efficient allocation of resources. While the first fundamental theorem of welfare economics tells us that we will reach an efficient allocation of resources, it does not tell us which allocation we will reach. The second fundamental theorem of welfare economics talks a little bit about which one we will reach. It states that every Pareto optimal allocation could be achieved as a competitive equilibrium after redistribution. If we had a different initial distribution or allocation of resources, we could reach different Pareto optimal states of the world. Given a different initial distribution, we could have different elements of our contract curves come up, and we could reach different Pareto optimal allocations. So the second fundamental theorem of welfare economics is that every Pareto efficient state could be achieved as a competitive equilibrium after redistribution.